What's going on, guys? Happy February 1st. We made it through January, the first month of 2024. Hopefully, you guys had a profitable month sports betting, using the tools of Daily Grind Fantasy. If you do use them, even if you don't use them, still, hopefully you were profiting and, tailing these plays here on streams, Twitter, etc. Any way you can to be a profitable sports bettor. Hopefully that's what your January looked like. I'll go over mine here in just a minute. But I am happy to try and start off February on the right foot. Hopefully a green day for all of us. Hopefully a good stream. But yeah, I'm excited to start the month fresh. And you guys will see why here in a second. I'll go through kind of my month and we'll talk about it. But I see a lot of you guys in here. Trick, what up? Smash the like button. I do agree. Let's smash the like button, guys. Come on. Takes 2 seconds. Would appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a handsome rat, says my company, aka TJ. Hit the like button for Lil Rat. Yeah, just call me Lil Rat. Of course. Number one country, UConn plays a tight game against unranked team. Going to 5-leg yesterday. Yeah. I had some tough beats yesterday. Thinking we kick February off right with a spicy correlation play. Yeah, we might do something with correlation. Yeah, broom rebounds. Hey, I am just happy that broom rebounds wasn't the reason that play lost. Either way, no matter which way it went, it didn't matter. So something else sold that play. That's all. I feel a lot better about that. Ironic coming from TJ. Thank you, Alex. All right, let's go ahead and kind of just dive in real quick before we hop into the plays. I know that's what most of you guys want to talk about, but I do think it is important to shed some light on the month I had sports betting and talk about it a little bit. Number one, do you guys ever get tired of this stupid, ugly face, this rat-looking face that just pops up onto your Twitters and YouTube? My month, however, well, actually, let me start off with this. Tuesday, if you're on the stream for Taco Tuesday, we hit this 10x that we kind of took off the correlation tool. If you guys remember that, that was nice. That ended up cashing yesterday because the plays played on Wednesday. And then we had a 2.25x because this ended up being a 3-man flex, unfortunately. Obviously, we don't like to play 3-man flexes, but we got a bunch of pushes. That was nice. Did cash a 2x on Dabble that I tweeted out yesterday, and if you follow me on Dabble, you cashed that out. We also had this sleeper promo play where both of my pairs cashed. Unfortunately, Anthony Edwards was just non-existent, basically. Scored 9 points. So he didn't cash one of those, even though he was the promo. All good there. Now, let's talk about my month. So month overall, I was up $400. You guys see me, I usually like $25 a unit. Sometimes I'll toss something, depending on how plus EV and such. I don't know. Just sometimes I'll throw something for 20, 15, whatever it might be, but typically $25 unit size. I went down almost $1,000 to start the month. I mean, I mentioned it in this post, but out of the first 20 days, I had 4 green days, 16 red days. But the process didn't change. I was here on the streams, placing plays like I normally do. Process doesn't change. Managed my bankroll, and I was still able to battle back. Some positive variance hit in the last week or so. A big day on Sunday the 28th to win 1K to really, really get me back in things. And went up $400 on the month. That doesn't seem like a lot on the surface, but when you can go down $1,000 and know that if you just stick to the process that eventually it's going to happen, even if it wasn't just before the end of the month that I started doing good, even if it was the beginning of February in some positive variance hit, it's still I trust the process and it was going to work out either way. So I want you guys to know that truthfully, if you guys are struggling, you're having 4 red days in a row, you're not the only people going through that, and it's not going to be the end of the world. It's the people that give up whenever they're going through that and think this stuff doesn't work, that math isn't going to math in the end, that end up losing money and continue on that losing streak, because then they go back to betting with their gut or whatever it might be. I had a quote in here: "Nobody's immune to bad variance. It's what you do when the bad variance is hitting that makes you great." So no, like that one. Did I just February spelled wrong? Did I spell February wrong? Am I stupid? Hold on. I want TJ back on stream. Did I spell February wrong? Like, what is he talking about? Oh, well, TJ, I'm used to you commenting on my messed up spellings, so I thought I spelled it wrong somehow. But yeah, I do agree. February is spelled weird. Either way, that's kind of how it is. And my motivation for speaking about this and kind of doing this before we hop into the bets is just the fact that everybody's variance is different. Like, you're going to go through it, and somebody else could be on a hot streak that has the same type of plus EV process as you. But you just have to stick to it, guys. That's all. Yep. So hopefully you guys had a good month. W's. All right. TJ got like 6 W's. All right. We don't want him back that bad. Thank you guys for solidifying that. We don't need another rat in this chat. All right. Let's get rid of Twitter. Let's start building out some slips. Just kidding. I do miss. Shut up, TJ. I do miss having TJ on. You guys know it's comedy whenever us two are together at any times. So I do miss roasting him because we've had some funny time. I'm gonna have to tweet out some of those clips actually. Yeah. Sweet. So let's go ahead and start building out some plays. I think I actually want to start out. We have 140 people in here, 38 likes. I think I want to start out and give out maybe a correlated slip. Let me hold on. Let me let's see. Should we give this out? All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this out. If you guys don't know about the correlation tool, wait, hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this out. Oh, well, never mind. It just moved. So, never mind. It didn't matter anyways. We can try and get some correlation in our slips the best we can with what we have up on the board. Like right now, we have 6-10 on Team Go and Jezu on the overs. So, set the 3.5 on multiple different DFS apps and set to 4.5 on multiple DFS apps. We have PrizePicks that is lower on both of these projections. Seems like this should be set to 3.5, so we're getting a little bit of value there, and this seems like it should be set to 4.5, so we're getting some value there. So let's start off with some two people on the same team overs in League of Legends, because that's kind of how correlation works. So, boom. And they're playing KCB. Do we have any KCB unders? So we have Vladdy on the over. And actually, let's see. Do we have KCB unders? No, but we do have 2 all-night overs. So we can take Trigo over and we can take Grell over. Trigo over 5. Let's make sure that's what it is. Set to 5.5 on multiple different DFS apps. Juice on the over, -176 on Hot Streak. And then we can take the over of Grell. Grell, let's see. Set to 4.5, 4.5, 5.5, and 4 on UD. Still like it with the positive correlation there. And then do we have R7 under? We do. So we have Summit under 7.5. So boom. So we got some multiple multiple layers of correlation here. We have 2 overs in the same game, and then we have 2 overs in a separate game up against an under in that game. So let's go ahead and lock that in. So there's some positive correlation in League of Legends. If you guys have some questions on that, I could answer a little bit more on how it's positively correlated, but it's pretty simple. Overs on the same team, unders on the same team, overs on one team, unders on the opposing team. It's really that simple. I put it in chat if you guys do want to tail the play right there. We can try and build out some more plays here. We do have Derek White under fantasy score. Maybe we could build out an all sports one. Derek White under fantasy score. It pains me to take Derek White under because I love him so much and he's been a wagon. The guy is shooting the 3-ball lights out. But math is math, and we don't bet with our feelings because if I did, I'd lose a lot probably. So Jordan Pope under 21.5 PRA. We have DraftKings set to 20.5 minus 110. That is going to be in college basketball. Oh, college basketball, them dogs, man. Them dogs been selling a little bit. Okay, so it looks like maybe that line has moved. Let's get rid of that. That's going to happen, right? We're simply just pulling what the sportsbooks have at this current time. Okay, we might not be able to do what I wanted to do. All right, maybe let's check out a different app for now. Let's check out a different app. 138 of you guys in here, 132 now, so some people left. 44 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? I would love to see. I would love to see that happen. Could we? I don't know. It's up to you guys. All right, we do have some plays. The only thing I don't love about Underdog, actually, let's go ahead and take Vladdy. The only thing I don't like about Underdog, why am I on PJ, is the fact that we can't correlate, really, right? They don't let us play the same games, people in the same game, but we can take the under, and almost that kind of goes with what we had earlier with the, we were looking for KCB under, and Vladdy is obviously lower on PrizePicks, so it would make more sense to take the over there, so we can take the under here. Check load, set the 3 on PrizePicks, set the 3.5 here, and then we could middle 610. Take the under of 3.5. If it lands on 3, we'd push on PrizePicks, win on Underdog. I think I'm down. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we can do that. Hold on. No, because I think they might be facing KCB. Either way, let's take check load CZ. Check load under 3.5. And then, yeah, Tigo. Yeah, so they're playing Tigo. Can we get Kiori under 3.5? Juice on the under 3.5 on Hot Streak. Set the 3 on PrizePicks. Yeah, Kiori. Boom. Double check myself. That was all unders, right? Yes. Okay. We don't need another broom rebound situation going on here, right? I hit the wrong thing. All right. Dang. We got 55 likes. The 100 people in here. Dang. Fall off is real. I think YouTube's like button might be a little broke. To be honest. I don't think that you guys are doing that. Like doing that to me, right? Come on. All right. ParlayPlay, or let me check PrizePicks. I know everybody loves PrizePicks. That's what everybody wants plays on. Honestly, Dabble's been a wagon lately. Ooh. Donovan Mitchell, Jaren Jackson Jr. over 3-pointers made combo. It's a good play, but like, I mean, it's probably gonna get bumped anyways. We can see if we can do something. We know Derek White under. Derek White under. We've already just played that Caleb Love over. College basketball. TY and X we haven't played. Kind of take it as a one-off. AG. And then I might have to Carl out, or let's take Jaylen Brown over 5.5 points in the first quarter. That's fine with me. Yeah, and it got bumped. All right, then it's not really worth squeezing. If that play is gonna get bumped, it's not really worth squeezing the rest of these in there. I like that because the play was almost 57.5, almost 58%. Let's see. Hey, but Broom hit is over. Yeah, Broom didn't matter. If anything, I'm just happy the play chalked for not just sitting on Broom's shoulders or my shoulders, actually. Let's go ahead and for sure, I believe we can build out a ParlayPlay slip. Maybe not. Maybe not. How many games do we have right now? Is there not that many games today? I know it's a Thursday, but I mean we have Lakers Celtics, so I mean that's awesome, of course. Yeah, I don't know. There's not that many games. Glad we got off at least a slip on PrizePicks. Guys, I don't know. I think that Dabble's maybe holding out for some injury news. Maybe if Maxi's playing or whatnot. But like, this is set to 36 on Dabble. They have it currently set to 34.5 on the sportsbooks. Seems to be like close to the even line. Even some juice on the under of 34.5. If you haven't got this in on Dabble, I did put out a slip earlier where I got it in on Dabble. You can try to copy that, but I have this. I had Jason Tatum over 5 points in the first quarter, and then I think I had Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 passing touchdowns, or it was Isaiah Hartstein, actually. I think it was Isaiah Hartstein. Either way, make sure you guys are getting this play in on Dabble. Use code DGF when signing up for Dabble, and you guys can get, I think it's $10 now for free. But you're saying Matt Downs is bumping plays? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, he's not tweeting out anything or anything like that. Give the man a follow on Dabble. Sports by Dustin. Yeah. First day on stream. Does better usually have much value? So no, not typically. Better is best kind of late at night, or at least close to when injury news or lineup news is dropping just before NBA. I had a 6x on Dabble yesterday. Nice. Crushables. I know. I was peeping one of those Dabble correlation slips for NHL yesterday. It was the Ducks game late last night. It goes to OT, and what's his name? John Gibson, I think, is the goalie for the Ducks, and he gets one save in OT to go over and sell it would have been a 20x because I believe one of the shots on goal props pushed, but it would have been a 20x on ParlayPlay for those that tailed that one. Are we going to be betting on? Are we going to be getting PGA? We're working on stuff like that. Winning it all gaming. Definitely working on that. No, he's watching the stream, LOL, and bumping that. Oh, you're saying that he works for PrizePicks. I mean, this one play is good, right? Donovan Mitchell set the 35.5 points plus assist. Set the 34.5 on FanDuel with juice in the under, but set the 33.5 like even line across all the other sports books. So looks to be a solid play on the under of 35.5. If you guys don't have access to Daily Grind Fantasy, you guys can go start off for this month. It's the beginning of the month. Go to the link in the description, sign up for whatever you want, the fantasy bundle, or if you want the correlation tool, whatever it might be, sign up, get started, and try it this month. I'm telling you guys right now, even though 1 month truthfully isn't the determining factor of if plus EV betting works or the tools, the tools and plus EV betting go hand in hand, right? You're supposed to be plus EV betting with these tools, right? That's why we have them, and that's what it's meant for. But it's still 1 month isn't enough time to like fully, grasp it. Even if you have a positive month, that's still not enough time. Like you could have had really positive variance that month, or if you could get it and you could be down, 20 units at the end of the month, right? But if you stick with it, I promise the math's gonna math. But you also have to know what you're doing in order to make this work and be mentally strong enough to not cave, chase losses, or play plays that aren't plus EV in these slips, because that's what makes this work. That's what, that's part of the math, is playing these certain plays in these certain slip types, right? So it's a long-term game. It's all about trying to get people to buy in to the process and actually stick to it and not give up after 2 weeks. That's the hardest part of my job, because you could have a bad day or a bad 2 weeks, but that's not going to be the end of it. You guys seen my picket. You guys seen my picket from last month. And if you guys are just tuning in and you didn't see my little recap, I'm just going to show it real quick. I won't really talk much about it, but just wanted to show it. I was on a downhill slope for a majority of the month. My positive variance hit, and I ended up a couple $100. I'll take it, right? I lost 16 of the first 20 days in January. Stuck to the process. Nothing changed. Dustin, Ayo, what up? Did I say something that required an AO? Both Dow hockey plays missed because of full hit because of OT. Point one was the worst. Goalies always play it, at least in OT. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, it's long term. It's definitely long term, and there's lots of variance in correlation. But obviously, it's a profitable strategy in betting on these DFS apps. So yeah, that's my say is, if you guys want to get after it, get it now. Get Pickett. Track your plays. Get the tools and actually start doing it and trust in the process. We're trying to find some value. We're going to kind of click through these apps again and see what we got. You know what I miss? I don't know if there's any OGs in here. But I miss when we used to get some value in CSGO, or if we had a CSGO taco, and we would just sit here and we would watch the CSGO games play out and just sweat the slip together. That was electric. That was the most fun I've ever had. When a guy gets a two-piece in the last round to go over and the entire chat erupts, me and TJ would go crazy. Like, that was the best. You guys remember that, and you guys were here for it. Let me know in the chat, because those were the good times, man. Those were fun. I do love when you guys get questions as well. Yeah, I wish Pickett had Dabble in better too. I messaged Dabble, and they said that they don't plan on being on there anytime soon, which It's a little weird. I was hoping, to get a good answer. That, hey, yeah, like we're working on it or something. But no, I said, well, we'd love to see you on there. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, there's plenty of correlation that still does not pay out shift. That is actually correlated, including League of Legends. If you guys are looking for a slip on better, I would just toss in this right now. I would toss in Tobias Harris under 36.5 PRA. I would toss in Jason Tatum over 5 first quarter points. And if you're willing to wait, take Patrick Mahomes. Actually, I mean, you could take Jared Allen under 4. You're just getting a little bit of the worst number. It's still enough juice to make it worthwhile. It's just a lot of push potential at 4. But you could get your first prop in for the Super Bowl if you really wanted to. I don't mind it. I'm hoping that play hits that I put in there with Patrick Mahomes on Dabble. The first two plays hit, and then we got a nice little sweat already ready for the Super Bowl. Like, it's gonna feel good. Believe me, it's gonna feel good. If you have a couple slips that you hit 2 NBA plays or some CS:GO or something like that, and then you have one prop for NFL. Obviously, it sucks when they miss, right? If you have a prop that doesn't kick off to the Super Bowl, and it's just gonna be an L, like that sucks. But when they do hit before, and you're just waiting on the big game, like that's fire. What are we seeing here? Lost money on that Blast tournament CS2. Chalkboard isn't also not on Pickett. That's right. CS2 been killing me lately. I bet Hobbit under 30 kills, maps 1 and 2. My guy has 46 kills, map 1 right now. Holy. I'm assuming that game went to OT. Create that zombie slip? What's a zombie slip? Oh, you're saying whenever it just sits there? Well, I'm waiting for some crazy good value to probably use with my Patrick Mahomes free square. Jaren Jackson Jr. right now, 33. Is he somewhere else where we have enough value to really build out a slip? I wish I could make value, pop up, at all times. Unfortunately, I don't got juice like that. And I don't want to give away any of these slips too early. I will probably do a YouTube video giving away, if not 2 YouTube videos, maybe giving away some of these slips. It's the big game, right? I'm excited for that. But how many times can you use the free square for Mahomes? Up to $25. You can break it up if you want, or you can play it all in one slip. Really, it's just going to be up to you. Yeah. So it's all up to you. How do you feel about those orange props on PP? What do you mean the orange props on PP? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about like the demons and goblins? Nathan, yeah, we removed them. Yeah. They're all pretty bad. I don't know if we've seen a profitable one yet. Like an actual good play when you're comparing, to the sports books and such. But yeah, I don't know. They aren't great. So I would suggest sticking away from them. Oh wait, the orange plays on the optimizer is what you're saying. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Look, I'm colorblind, so I was a little confused on if there was something on PrizePicks that I didn't know about or was missing. Orange plays on the optimizer. Typically gonna stay away from them, right? Because they're not going to be profitable plays over the long term when you play them, by yourself or in certain slip types. But like, let's say you had multiple 56% plays in your slip, right? And then you came down here and you took Jaylen Brown over 53.8, or sorry, over 5.5 first quarter points at 53.86%. What we're looking for is this percentage. This is what you guys really need to be taking into consideration. Sure, you could use this drop down, right? Show 5 or 6 man flexes, and it's going to show you what you can put into your slip that is going to be profitable over the long term in these slip types. Sorry about my chair. And that's guaranteeing you that that's going to be a profitable slip. You have 5 plays from this list, right? But what you guys can note is you just need the average fair odds percentage or odds percent to hit to be above 54.3% on each individual leg in order for the whole slip to be plus EV in a profitable slip over the long term on PrizePicks in those 5 and 6 man flexes. So you could swoop down here and grab a play that's not above 54.3 if you have higher percent odd plays to hit in that same slip. Does that make sense? Does everybody get that? Or do I need to break it down a little bit more? Underdog for the 3 man. Hang on one second. With Underdog, 3 man, we're looking for 55+% for those 3 man uninsured 6x slips. Sorry, 1 second. I have to take care of something. All right. Somebody says break it down. So let me break it down real quick. So if you really needed to do this, right? If you can't just do it with your eyes, just spotting percent odds plays to hit, right? Finding these, higher up plays, and then knowing that you can come down here and take a 54.1% play or 53.86% play in that same slip, and just know that it's going to be above that 54.3%. You can take an average percent odds calculator, which if you do this, that's what I'm saying, you want to get kind of used to the percentages and stuff in your head and make you a little quicker, because if you do this, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time beating the bumps if you have to do this every time to make sure you're getting in a profitable play. Oops, that was totally not what I typed in. Dude, there's an itch on my nose. And then let's go down here and take a 54.26. So below 54.3, and then let's take Jaylen Brown 53.86. Hello. Oh, there it is. I didn't scroll down far enough. All right. So the average percent odds to hit or fair odds percentage for this entire slip for each individual leg is still going to be 55.118%. So above that 54.3% that we're needing for this full slip to be plus EV. And we have a orange play in there. obviously, the higher that you can get in your slip, the higher percent odds plays that you're playing together in the slip, the higher percent chance that full slip has of hitting. So you don't want to always do that, but if you see really good value and you can snag a play from that bottom part and still feel comfortable that it's plus EV, and you're getting some value. So that's something you can do to do that. Was the Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback of the 49ers, over 0.5 fantasy score pretty much a free prop? It got removed. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see anything on the optimizer about it. Maybe they probably didn't have any odds on Juszczyk yet for any of his stats. But, I mean, I could imagine that could be a pretty solid play. I mean, the guy's got to touch the ball one time and, carry it, even if he just gets one carry. If he gets, imagine he gets stuffed, doesn't catch a pass or anything like that. He gets stuffed on his one carry and over 0.5 loses. That would be tough. That would be tough. It wasn't free, was misleading. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to look for plays that have an edge via the math based off the sports books, personally. Brendan, yeah. I have no clue what his last 5 game logs looked like on PrizePicks or what his last 10 looks like in general. I have zero clue because I don't look at that in my research. I just simply go off the math via the sports books. That easy. Yep. 152 you guys in here, 69 likes. Nice. Let's go. Nobody hit the like button. Just kidding. We want to hit 100 likes. That's the goal. Awkward no noise pause. Yeah, I'm dealing with something else on the side. So yeah, it was a little awkward no noise pause there. But I mean, if you guys want, next time I do that, I can just like move my squeaky chair like this, and then at least it's not like super quiet and awkward. You at least have a squeaky chair. If that works better for you. Yeah, I'm kind of just peeking around, guys. Not really much value across the apps right now. Doesn't mean it can't change. We've already built out. I'm not going to reveal this because we kind of already built out this slip. I'm not sure if it was removed or not. If it's not removed and whoever's just joined, like this is a slip we've already played that has positive correlation in it. So you guys can go ahead and tail it. Yeah, so you guys can go ahead, tail that. That's what we played. I'm not going to reveal this because this was not up, and we basically have the correlation in it. So if you guys have the correlation tool and you want to play that full slip of correlation, go for it. That is the most profitable slip between those games for sure. But we've already done our own little bit of correlation in it. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time on here. But yeah, there's not much value. If you guys want to catch all the value yourself daily without just seeing 1 hour of free optimizer use right here that you guys take advantage of on the streams, you guys can get it linked in the description of the live stream. Go ahead, click it, get it. Start off February. Like I said, track your plays. Stick to the process of plus EV betting. If you want to learn more about plus EV betting, we have a bunch of videos right here on this YouTube channel. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Go watch those videos. There's playlist, DFS tutorials, and there's like DFS 101 or DGF tutorials, and then there's like DFS 101 playlists that kind of teach you guys about plus EV betting and how it works here on DFS. So make sure you guys check those out. All right. That is going to be it. Appreciate you guys. We will see you in the next one. Let's cash.